Hi, good evening, team. So today we are looking at a concept called uh, auto scaling. Actually, this is my third recording. The first one, it didn't record. The second one, the mic was off. So I will try to explain it in as much less time as I can. So auto scaling is like scaling our instances down and up. For example, we have an application which is running on one instance, and during the weekdays, during the peak hours in the afternoon, the utilization of our server goes through the roof like 80%, 90%. Now, one server cannot handle that kind of traffic. It needs an additional server so that it can split it to handle. That's what auto scaling is going down. Now, scaling doesn't mean only scaling up, it means scaling down as well. For example, if we have in the office, if we have our own applications at night, if the server has a high utilization, then we have to get up and turn the second server on. Over here on the cloud, AWS will do it automatically, and this service is free of charge. So over here, first of all, we need to create an instance. I will try to make it as simple as possible. After the instance is created, we are going to make its machine image, Amazon machine image, because we need to use that machine image to go to the launch templates. Launch templates is a combination of the machine image and the other factors like security groups and instance types. So that's a complete replica of whatever we are trying to implement in additional servers created. I'm calling it my template, and the image AMI was my image. Now we have a replica of the infrastructure which we created in EC2. So now we go to the topic auto scaling groups. I will try to be quicker. Okay, auto scaling groups. There we go. Not confused with auto scaling AWS, the previous one. So I created my ASG1 auto scaling group. It shows the desired capacity of 1, minimum capacity of 1. Let me do this. Let me change the desired capacity of up to 2. So that at least I have two instances, I can play with that. So let me do this. So the launch template is my template, AMI, T2 micro, everything is default. Now net availability zones. In auto scaling group, the availability zones, like each time it creates a server, it will be a different availability zone. For disaster recovery, if an availability zone goes down, the other one will take over. So same for the subnets, it can be made on more than one subnets in a single VPC. I'm not using load balancer, which is an essential feature so that it can balance the load without, otherwise it will create on more and more without even realizing that some of the servers haven't bear that load. Still it's creating more. I will take care of this in the other lecture. Health checks, they are important. For example, if this service auto scaling group, this is a topic under that, so it will take care of the health check. For 15 seconds, it will see what's going on with that. If it feels that it's not healthy, it will terminate it and recreate a new one. Maintenance policy. So it depends. Launch before terminating. So I put that policy on my side so that our customers, they don't lose their time at all. I'm launching one before terminating the faulty one. Now, let me show you what's going on when I did that. The activity. This is the heart of the auto scaling group. Our user requested update of auto scaling group, minimum 1, maximum 3, desired 2, which I just read right now. So it created an instance automatically. See how automated this is. Otherwise, we have to go and create each EC2, name it something, configure it a different way. If I manually configure 100, of course, I will make error in at least a couple of them. So here auto scaling group helps us a lot. So it will, like if an instance goes bad, it will replace it with a new one. Scaling policies. It can be simple scaling or the dynamic one. I choose the dynamic one in which I put the utilization of 50%. If it increases by 50, it will add a new instance or the server. 15 seconds it will take to include that, not just a couple of them. This can go up to 300 seconds. The management of instance, it will be taken care of by service. See, it created two healthy instances in different availability zones with the same launch template. Everything is same if you look at this one. That's the beauty of auto scaling groups. Everything is identical, cloning. Monitoring, it will see the, of course, it shouldn't be 50%. Let me check. This is for CloudWatch monitoring. We can change the time zone, but that's a different thing. So this is all for the auto scaling group. Now let's go to the practical aspect of it. EC2 dashboard. So I have two instances running because the desired capacity is 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to terminate this instance. Now it knows that the desired capacity is 2. Let me refresh it. It is running only 1. Let me, so it's shutting down. I have practiced before. Let's see what it does when I shut down one. I need 2 of them at least to serve my customers. There should be one with the pending. I know that the minimum is 1, but the desired is 2. The configuration is correct as well. Okay. So it's terminated. Let's check the activity of that auto scaling group. Scaling. Okay. Let me see in the meantime if it initialized anything. See, pending. So it is started to creating that. So that shows that we don't have to do anything, and whatever it's going to create, it's going to see. We have one in 1A and it created in 1B. It is automatically taking care of the disaster recovery for us. Of course, the addresses would be different because they change every time. It's not an elastic IP address. So my auto scaling group, it shows that. So always remember it will always be the other availability zone. If you have any question guys, do let me know and we'll take it from there.